Don't take anything in our videos seriously. The intent of this video is just to make people laugh. That's it.
Dude, the Nintendo Switch 2 is coming out.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
oh,
I can't believe it.
Oh,
I can't believe it.
Oh, oh God, I'm going to go on Reddit. I'm
only-
going to make 5 threads, and I'm going to talk about how glorious Nintendo is.
What else
I'm
would you
gonna tell
do?
them I would chop off my
They
own...
could never do
I would
nothing
chop
wrong.
off my own dick. I'd put my balls in, like, boiling water just to sniff a Switch 2.
I would do anything to get close to one. I would watch it through glass.
Yeah, I'd kill my neighbor's kid.
I would kill myself.
Okay.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, Nintendo Switch 2 is coming out, and guess what?
It's fucking $450.
You don't get to really buy it. You get to lease it.
Yeah,
you get to...
it's a rental.
Yeah, you get to rent a Nintendo Switch 2. When you buy the console, you don't own it.
Yeah.
No, Nintendo still owns it.
You'll be happy.
Yeah, you'll be happy.
You will eat the bugs.
You know, I want to buy a Nintendo Switch 2 so bad, I'd be willing to not even buy it. I would just buy the license.
Yeah. You know what I would do? I would go and I would pay $500 just for an IOU of a Switch 2.
Yeah.
So then I'll sit there with the IOU piece of paper, I'll lay in my bed, and I'll imagine myself playing
guess what, dude? They're doing exactly that. Dude, they knew it. They knew what you wanted.
Yeah, they knew it.
They knew you wanted to rent your console rather than own it.
I'm the quintessential Redditor.
Now you can.
Now you can.
Now you can.
$450 for this piece of shit, and it's not even,
$500
if anybody looked at the hardware specs, it is not justify the price point.
Yeah, they're basically using, again, just like they used in Switch 1, they're using super old hardware.
They did it with the 3DS too, I believe, at the time, and they had to price cut it because of how expensive it was. We can get into that a little bit, but some of the same things that they did during the 3DS era, which was successful later. By the way, I got scammed. I was actually an initial adopter of the 3DS when I was younger. I went and I bought that shit, and then pretty much a month after I bought it, they did the price reduction. I ended up buying it for the Paper Mario release, and oh God.
It was awful?
Not only was it awful, but it made me regret buying the Switch, or the 3DS rather, at the time. So it actually made me regret my purchase.
Well, guess what? You get to regret your purchase again.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But I don't even own it, so I can't even resell it.
No,
so
you can't resell it.
Take this piece of shit off my hands.
You can contact Nintendo, and they'll tell you to go fuck yourself.
Really?
Yeah, exactly that. But that is essentially what you can do with the Nintendo Switch 2. They can now remotely deactivate your console. Apparently, this came out with, you were saying, the 3DS originally, and we looked it up. That's true?
Yeah, the 3DS. I remember these articles from the 3DS era. They were specifically saying that if you pirated anything, they would remotely disable your console, like your 3DS. And it turns out, you can't do that. It's pretty illegal for them to do that. Ironically enough, it turned out that there was a huge piracy problem on the 3DS. But in regards to piracy anyway, there's been a lot of studies that have shown already that whether you reduce piracy or not, or even if you have flourishing quote-unquote piracy, it doesn't actually affect game sales.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Because the people who pirate weren't going to buy your game anyway. They weren't. And but there are people who pirate and then buy the game after they pirate. Because it's good. Because it's good and they want to support it.
Yeah.
Because there's just, in the gaming industry, there's just so many fucking shit games. There's so many scams that have been run about false hype and just shills everywhere on all of these cancerous sites trying to tell you that the next big thing is coming. And guess what? When you buy the next big thing, you still feel empty inside. It's still a piece of shit.
And you know what's amazing too? So, you know how the Switch 1 had really overpriced Pro controllers that were just worse than the cheap knockoffs?
Yeah, speaking of which.
Now it has an extra premium price. $85.
Oh, that was $95.
$95 for the normal little
the
things
Joy-Cons,
that go on the side.
the Joy-Cons. So $95 for the Joy-Cons.
Almost $100 for a pair of controllers.
Yeah, and then
that are mini.
$85. Yeah,
I'm surprised they don't charge $100 per Joy-Con.
Yeah, I mean...
They must be feeling super, super generous.
I feel these fuckers sold cardboard. They sold cardboard. And you know what the Nintendo fanboys did? They got in that cardboard.
And they pretended it was a mech. Yeah,
they... God help us. I really don't know what to say. I feel like if a company can scam you to buy cardboard, and these freaks will get in the cardboard and play pretend for like $100 cardboard, you can just go get your cardboard. You know, you can go to like one of these recycling plants. I'm sure that you can just fucking ask them for cardboard. I think that you could actually go to a recycling plant or just fucking take some. Okay? Yeah. And guess what? It's free.
Yeah.
It's fucking free.
It is free. But now, since they added rubber bands to it, it's a premium product.
Yeah, it's a what was it, $80, whatever, the Labo?
Yeah.
It was something ridiculous. I don't remember
sure
the price.
It was probably successful
enough. It was, yeah. What do you mean? Like, they spent like 10 cents on it. They had to have spent like basically nothing.
Yeah, because it's got to be super cheap to like ship cardboard around the world because it tastes like basically nothing.
They probably had a huge influx of cardboard at their companies, and they're like, "What do we do with this?" And like, we sell it to our fan base.
Yeah, make it into a game. And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" They just gave it to the engineers, and they came up with a Labo.
But yeah, like there's a lot of things with the Switch too. Like for example, the virtual, and this is one of the things that people have already talked about, the virtual game cards. So when you buy physical games, they're now keys, apparently. But don't worry, guys, because Nintendo did make it apparent that some of their games, when you get the physical copy, it is still a physical copy. It's just like, what, 10%? 10% or whatever on their games listed so far. I think a majority of them are game key cards. So when you open it up and you buy a physical release, you're just buying a key. But I think Mario Kart and maybe a few others are actual physical games. So when you buy it, you can pop it in, and I don't think you need an internet connection, do you? I don't even fucking know.
$80.
That's another thing.
$80 for a fucking code. It's not even the game. It's like, yeah, you can boot it up through our website with a special code. Only $80.
You can't resell it.
It's like it's actually a scam. They're actually screwing people over.
Yeah,
and they're screwing over people specifically, like not talking shit. Like I love Nintendo games,
allegedly
most of the people who are going to buy this
hold up. Allegedly a scam.
Yeah,
allegedly.
Can we get sued if I say that?
Fucking you in the ass. I don't know. That's the problem. That's
okay.
why I say
allegedly in Minecraft they're a scam.
Yeah, no. Allegedly, they are butt fucking you. They are butt raping you. They are pulling your pants down, and they're like, "You gonna fucking take it? Yeah, you gonna fucking like it."
They're hypothetically
$90 now.
They're hypothetically / metaphorically slapping you in the face and then just scamming your money. It's similar. It's hypothetically.
Hypothetically, they're punching you in the balls.
Yeah, hypothetically, it's like that.
And they want you to say thank you.
It's like
they want you to say thank you after.
You know those ads they used to have for like old people at like 3 a.m. They'd be like, "Look at this! I can't believe I got this necklace." South Park did an episode. This is exactly like
the infomercial things, or maybe they're
hypothetically exactly like that, metaphorically.
Well, the whole thing is that they're preying upon the mentally ill, and that's
they're basically preying. Yeah, they're basically hypothetically, metaphorically preying upon mentally ill people to buy their consoles.
Nintendo fanboys.
Yeah,
and they're some of the most mentally ill fucking people I've ever seen. I've ever had the displeasure of interacting with.
Yeah, you don't need to be hypothetical about that one.
Those hypothetically.
No, the fans can't sue. It's Nintendo who will brand you hypothetically.
Yeah, and then make you a personal slave. Like that actually happened too. They own a personal slave, guys.
Yeah,
they are literally slave masters. I'm not joking either. They
mean all these statements,
but it doesn't even matter. Like it doesn't matter to the fan. It doesn't matter to any of these fucking retards because they just consume. They're lower. They're lower people. I don't even want to call them people. Like I feel like you call these freaks like humans, and it's like it makes you feel less valuable as an entity.
Yeah. Originally, I was planning to get the Nintendo Switch 2, but I didn't realize it was this bad.
Oh yeah, it's pretty bad. I think there's a lot more stuff.
The game key cards is where like I could get maybe like remotely deactivating, but the game key cards is way
the remotely deactivating is fucking insane too.
It's insane. But like not even owning the game, so I can't even like.
You don't own your PC. You don't own anything, and you'll be happy, and you eat the bugs.
Yeah, could you imagine
that?
Nintendo
is on the bug eater side.
Could you imagine that if Microsoft sold you a PC and you had to enter a code, and anytime that you did anything when they were monitoring the stuff you did, they could just remotely deactivate your PC. And it's like, yeah, it's worthless now. It's just completely.
Yeah, we're gonna break it because maybe you install something.
Did you pirate a game on our PC?
Did you pirate a 20-year-old game that you can't even purchase anymore?
Yeah.
Did you do that?
Shut it down.
Yeah.
Shut it down.
Shut him down, too. Take him out.
Yeah, call the FBI. Yeah. Get the snipers. Find this guy. Send the drones out. So fucking all of a sudden, Amazon drones come out delivering bombs to your doorstep.
Yeah, this is doing bombing runs over your house.
Yeah, just carpet bomb your fucking house because you downloaded something you weren't supposed to.
Piracy doesn't pay people.
Yeah. But
unless you're willing to pay with your life.
Yeah, but buying our products does. Even though you don't get to play them when you want to.
You know what's the And yeah, so we covered the $95 or whatever the fuck. And the launch titles are ass, by the way. Like, what do they got? They got Mario Kart and a bunch of re-releases, and then a month later Donkey Kong comes out.
These are the same fucking titles.
It's the same goddamn thing. There's nothing. I look at it and I'm like, this looks like the same shit.
I'm gonna be real. If anyone buys Nintendo Switch, hypothetically, more metaphorically, you have no soul.
Yeah, you have no soul, and I spit at you.
Spit.
I would literally spit on you. Even though you don't deserve it.
I'd spit right in your eyes if you buy the Nintendo Switch 2. I'm going to say that right now. Hypothetically. In Minecraft, I would spit in your eyes.
Like, let's just talk about, like, in a like, imagine this in your mind. Me spitting in your eyes.
Yeah.
That's really
every time you think of buying a Nintendo Switch 2, just imagine that. Okay? Yeah. And no one should buy Nintendo Switch 2. Like, it's sold out in an hour.
Yeah, already sold out. It's.
But whoever I see, this is going to be a test of morality. If you pay into a scam and you support scam,
it's a hypothetical scam. Hypothetical.
Yeah.
Hypothetically,
metaphorically, if you buy into this quote unquote scam,
if you metaphorically,
I'm gonna chop off your fucking legs. No, but really, if you buy into this hypothetical metaphorical scam in Minecraft, you have no self-respect and
no soul. You're not a person.
You have no principles. I will lose any respect for you. This is an actual.
You're a lower
hypothetical
being.
Metaphorical scam.
Yeah, you are like the dirt on my shoes.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit.
You're lower than that. That's what you are. You are literally bootlicking a fucking corporation that's willingly and openly butt-fucking you. They don't give a fuck about you.
Wait, do you not
They sold cardboard.
Do you not get the doc?
I don't know, dude.
I have a question.
They need to just like
sell all the parts.
Yeah, they need to sell every individual part separately at a premium.
Why don't they just sell it for $1,000? Then it just arrives in pieces. They just smash them up.
Yeah,
I hope they do.
Assembly required.
Yeah, assembly required. Tape it together, bitch. They should put it in there.
You know what's fucking fantastic too? The every single time these guys like release a new console, their hardware capability is so bad that a lot of game developers can't even make anything on their consoles without trying to downgrade every aspect of it.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, like optimization is a huge issue with a lot of games. But there's optimization, and then there's like trying to get something to work on a piece of hardware that's outdated by 10 years on release.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's crazy. Like, they put a lot of stress. Like, imagine that. It's like, you got to make an expansive open world game. I want crafting. I want
Seth Rogen Donkey Kong.
Procedurally generated. Yeah, I want Seth Rogen Donkey Kong in it. He's got to have a bunch of voice lines, interactions, animations. And I want you to do it all on an Etch-a-Sketch.
Yeah.
And I want it done in 2 years.
Yeah, and if it's not done, it's going to be your life and your family's life.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to disappear. Basically, allegedly that's what they do.
Yeah, hypothetically, they beat the shit out of their engineers.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to beat the shit out of you if you buy this piece of shit.
Yeah, hypothetically, we're going to find you.
Hypothetically.
Yeah.
Hypothetically.
And hurt on you.
Yeah,
hypothetically.
Much
metaphorically.
Metaphorical hurt. Physical hurt
and in real
metaphorical realm. You don't know what kind of realms we're talking about here, but there was one where you're playing a cripple and you're playing basketball. Did you see that shit?
So
did you see it? Hold up, I want to talk about that. Did you see that shit where you're playing a cripple and like fucking? Let me see.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nintendo Switch to cripple basketball.
Drag X.
I like how I type that in and they know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, the AI knows.
The AI knows. Like, unironically, they're like, oh, this cripple game.
Yeah.
We're not marketing it as a cripple game, but it's a fucking cripple game. Here you go. So you haven't seen this? You haven't seen this fucking this trailer? Yeah. It's where you got these little fucking Joy-Cons. They gotta have their little stupid gimmicks.
Oh my god.
It's like the Wii, but less interesting.
Why?
I want to role play as my legs not working.
Why?
I want to fucking play basketball when my legs don't work.
I want to pretend I'm rolling around in a wheelchair. Dude, like, this is some, like, progressive nonsense. This is giga progressive. Why didn't they make them blind? The entire screen should be black.
Yeah.
Why aren't they blind? I want to make sure that they're like metrosexual, whatever the latest thing is.
I mean, they're robots, so
Yeah, they don't have any
they don't have a
genders.
gender or any
It's
distinctive,
completely gender neutral.
like
This could be a boy or girl.
yeah, distinctive differences at all. Like anything that would differentiate you.
Yeah. Nothing. Everything is the same. Nobody's better than each other.
Amorphous blob. Yeah, I don't think so. Let me just tell you something right now. You fucking.
Do you think there's going to be any pro players who play this?
Hold up. Let me just tell you something. I'm gonna pause this. You want to know who's better than the other person? If you buy this piece of shit, I'm better than you. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like. It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
It's the way that the reality works. And if you disagree, I don't give a shit because you're not as good as me. So your opinion doesn't matter. Therefore, you can put yourself in the trash.
If you support this, you deserve to be branded and put in a camp, hypothetically.
Yeah, hypothetically.
You deserve to be branded and put in a camp because you'd be happiest there. You'd be happiest doing someone else's laundry.
Because you're not even human.
And cleaning floors with a toothbrush.
You're an animal.
Yeah, you're an animal if you buy this, hypothetically.
Yeah, you are hypothetically.
And in real life.
You are not above your baser instincts.
Yeah, you really aren't. If you buy a Nintendo Switch 2, I give up all hope on you.
I work in my dead-end job and I want to buy a fucking Nintendo Switch and play cripple basketball. That's the best thing in my life right now. Why are you even alive?
Yeah, why even live?
Why even
wake
alive?
up in the morning? Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Why are you alive, hypothetically?
Yeah. Anyway, so this was Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, this is Nintendo Switch 2. They're literally selling like this is like the end of like reality shit. This is what reminds me of like this is what you see. This is what you see
when they see this, when these freaks, these soulless freaks see this, they go, "What are you talking about? It's just a video game." Because they can't see beyond that.
Yeah,
they can't see beyond. They can't see. Well, they can't see anything beyond what they're shown because they're fucking stupid. They're animals.
Yeah, Nintendo's actually allowing you now. You can buy a Nintendo Switch. What is a cardboard thing called?
Labo?
Yeah, you can get a discount if you get it branded by them. If you put a microchip in your skin, then Nintendo can track you and scan you at any time to see what you're thinking and feeling. They'll give you like a 10% discount on all Nintendo products. You should probably get that if you buy the Nintendo Switch 2. You should probably get a microchip in your brain, allow Nintendo to know everything about you. They'll advertise Nintendo products to you while you sleep, too. That's a quick little bonus.
I actually don't think that they have enough value for even them to like bother with microchipping people.
Yeah, if you're gonna buy the Nintendo Switch 2, just get microchipped while you're at it.
But I'm saying that I don't even think as like they don't even have that much value to bother with the microchip. I feel like the microchip is more expensive than their lives.
They'll find a use. They'll just like farm them or something. Put them to work. They were like, you want to mine Cobalt for Nintendo. You want to mine. You go to the mines. That's what they'll whisper when they're sleeping.
Yeah. There's so many games. There's thousands of games out right now. So many old games that most people don't even know about that are 1,000 times better than the shit released today.
Yeah,
like 1,000 times. And some of them have like great communities. Some of them have modding support. Some of them are still being updated today. Those games should, like those games, those companies, those teams, or if it's just one person, like those people I think should be supported. The people who actually create experiences and wanting you to have a good time, wanting you to have fun with whatever they create, to create that positive experience rather than a company bending you over and butt fucking you and spitting on you. Like, have some self-respect. Have some fucking self-respect, you animal.
Yeah. This is the reality you chose, people. Fucking cripple basketball.
I'm gonna dunk because I can go.
Yeah, let's go.
I got 2 points for a cool trick. You know, anything on the Super NES is actually better than the NES.
Dude, I feel like this isn't inclusive enough. They're slapping each other's hands. I thought we were doing elbows. What if they were spreading germs?
Yeah.
They should be bumping elbows and then saying sorry when they do it. Look at that. Look at that.
Where?
Look at that. Look at that jamboree. We see this solid shit before. Let's watch this real quick. Let's watch Nintendo Switch jamboree real quick. Look at this. Look at this shit. They're like, you know how you love Mario Party? Well, you're gonna hate this.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna put my webcam. I want to put my webcam.
I want to put that's what every time I play Mario Party.
I'd rather watch like these characters I'm picking. That's why I'm picking these fucking characters than putting my fucking.
I want to see your ugly ass teeth when I'm playing this game. I want to see your hands. I want to see your face.
Your fucking. Yeah.
I love it.
I want you.
That's what I
want you to assault my eyes and make me like have nightmares.
Yeah,
look at this fucking weird.
What did they even think about? I have another question. Right? They didn't even think about this. This is gonna be abused. People are gonna expose themselves on live camera. This is for kids, and they're like, you can live video chat.
I actually never thought.
Yeah, you can live video chat
right.
with ex-cons and other people.
Yeah. Like the fucking like. Yeah, I didn't even.
I wonder what they're
gonna
do when they play Mario Party. Look at that creep. He looks like one. Looks like he's gonna do it once he gets a fucking the Switch 2. That's exactly what's gonna happen. They're gonna be like fucking flashing their dick while that bill's coming in. That's all you're gonna see is some dude's dick. Yeah, some dude goatseeing on the other side to a fucking 12-year-old. Like, this is so stupid. Why are they taking this risk of people being able to abuse this?
I didn't even think about that, but you're completely right.
Like, this is stupid on its own, but it's also like rife with being abused.
The only thing I thought of is like, this is just really dumb, really cringe, and I don't understand the need to integrate your personal self with like this game when you're playing Mario Party.
Yeah, and Nintendo's going to have one hell of a moderation team because this is going to happen a lot. And it's going to be hard to prove because they have no way of recording their screen. So people are going to have to pre-record their games just in case some dude flashes their dick. And they have to have some way of actually reporting him. And then they have some way of actually reviewing enough reports after millions of people hop on basically a free live video chat service with kids.
Yeah.
Like, how are they fucking stupid enough to think of this? It was smarter because they'd save so much more money when they just made these games fucking offline. And they didn't have video chat. And they didn't have fucking, even the voice chat was fine not having that.
I'm sure that there's like parental controls where you can only do this video chat with friends.
The entire game is built around it too.
I think it's only with friends though, the way it's set up. I think
they have easy access to it. Like, I'm sure there's parental controls and they'll have some control over it, but most parents don't set up parental controls. It's an option.
I know, yeah.
So they're just gonna give it and hand it to their kid. And this is gonna be like literally like there's going to be so many clips of it happening too. They're going to put gore and all sorts of stuff. They're going to put nightmare fuel on there. Even if it's just not nudity, it's going to be nightmare fuel. Kids are going to have nightmares for weeks for the monsters they're going to show on webcam.
Yeah, you can do a lot of fucked up shit.
Yeah.
I would not I don't understand why you would ever do this.
Yeah. Again, like
another big Nintendo W.
Yeah, big Nintendo W. They could
It'll
barely
be funny at least. Like when people talk about this shit, like I'm gonna laugh.
They can barely host the services for Smash Bros. They can. It was one of their biggest fighting games that they own. They can barely host.
People
Are you expecting them to pay for moderation services for this shit?
In that too, there were a bunch of people making like porno stages and stuff, and like dicks and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, and no one got banned.
I don't know if anybody got banned or they didn't get banned or their stage got banned or how it handled. Like, but the point I am getting at is that it was immediately abused.
Yeah,
like it was immediately abused.
And the same shit's gonna happen here. It's such a dumb idea to do this because not only does no one want this,
add anything. Yeah,
it doesn't add anything. It's gonna cost them a lot of money just to like handle all this shit. Even if they add parental controls and all that.
But what the fuck is the point of this? Do I want to see some ugly guy let's just say it runs 100%.
Yeah, what if someone's just scary looking?
No, hold up. Let's just say it runs 100% like they expect it to, where it's just like everybody's respectful. You see what is like, okay, the only thing I could think of, the only benefit is that you can see the other guy getting mad. When you do some stupid shit, you steal his star or something, and then he's like freaking out, and he's like his face is turning red.
And then all of a sudden he starts flashing, you're like, you fuck! He starts goat-seeing immediately. He's like, you want to take my fucking star? You piece of shit! And then he just starts pulling down his fucking pants immediately. Every person, when they start losing, that's the first thing they're gonna start doing. They're gonna start doing something weird. They're not just going to sit there and take the loss by little Timmy. They're going to make sure little Timmy remembers this for the rest of his life.
He's fucking scarred.
Yeah. Even if you ban someone, you can't undo that damage. You can't undo that damage. The psychological damage that they're going to do to kids. So Nintendo, what the fuck were you thinking?
Yeah,
This is not only stupid, no one wants to play it, but the people who do play it are just going to abuse it. Like this,
I don't know how it works though. Maybe they have a lot of safeguards in place. But then even if there's a bunch of safeguards, why even add it to begin with?
It's like no matter which way you swing it, it's bad. Because it requires so much moderation. They have to moderate it so heavily and it costs a lot of money. It's going to cost they couldn't even moderate online video sites which have a lot of funding. They can't moderate that. No matter what, those people get through. They'll find a way.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of silly, but why? Why would you even There's nothing on here.
There's nothing but risk, and there's nothing fun.
But there's nothing on here that's worth even getting. The two big things that I think people are looking forward to is Mario Kart World and then the Donkey Kong game.
You know what's crazy? They're giving away Fortnite for free. That expensive video game. They're like on day one. You can play Fortnite.
That's fucking
for free.
For free.
What?
Dude, if anybody doesn't know, that joke was stolen from B, and it still lives in his head rent-free. It was actually stolen by another YouTuber.
Yeah.
That we interacted with.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm completely over it. Go to the Nintendo thing. What else are they releasing? Like, you show me crippled basketball. There's got to be more shit like that. Same with the Mario Party.
There's like.
Just go to it. Go to it. Click that. What does actually change? Look at that. Click that. Look at that. Look at that. Go ahead. Yeah, click it. There we go. Whoa!
No, I like how they're showing, like, look.
It's no longer shit.
It looks kind of shit now.
Yeah, it's just kind of shit. It looks like an Xbox 360 game now. We caught up with what Microsoft did years ago. Wow, this looked horrible on the original Switch. This is embarrassing. I can't believe they allowed it to release like this. What an embarrassment. What's crazy is, do they even have any, like, this? Do you get a Mario outfit? What is this? Ruffy and Riverside. Oh, man, this looks like it was done by some sick fuck, dude. Yeah. This just has sick fuck written all over it.
No, it does. It does. Like, I agree with you. This has like his computer is filled with like people shitting on each other.
Yeah.
And then like some real fucked up shit.
Yeah, like I don't trust this guy already looking at his game.
Yeah, he gives off those vibes.
Yeah, no. This is like I don't know why. This unironically puts fear in me.
it actually
it's creepy.
It is creepy, and it's like it's got mental illness vibes.
Yeah, it's got mental where he's always smiling at you too. He's always looking
smiling
at
you.
He's making eye contact with you every time he's throwing a Hadouken. Right in his fucking paper ass Bumblebee.
Oh yeah, and they copy that thing from Mario.
This is like this is sort of just copy from Mario. This dude's sick in the head, man. Bunch of old people too. They're like, yeah, check this out. There's unbuckling his pants. Yeah. Even in Mario Kart, they can't escape it. Dude, go back. Wait a second. They just revealed something. Look at this. He's talking to people while he's playing Mario Kart with kids.
Yeah. We don't know what Paul Rudd's about to do.
This is millions of people.
Paul Rudd could do something bad here, guys.
Yeah, he probably will. I wonder if any of these people actually play any games, or if they're just pretending to over like gameplay footage.
It's like David Blaine, where he just like hurts himself and shit, dude. It's like that.
Yeah, that's what they start doing in front of kids.
David Blaine is gonna be.
Look at what I do with this metal rod. He's not even racing. He just starts with that once the webcam starts up.
Yeah, he's not even playing the game. He's just at the start.
There's gonna be those people. Like, why? Can anyone see this? I have a question of how they're gonna do this. I'm so curious when Nintendo Switch is launched. Like, if they pop up their webcam, does everybody just see it? Like, is it like 32 people are racing or 16? Right?
It's got to be a friend thing.
It might be. It might not be. But even then, it's still not smart on a kid's console. They shouldn't have added it. It's not a good feature to add. This gives too much power to people. It was too much in Xbox days.
It's going to get abused, yeah.
Yeah, in Xbox days, and Xbox has a lot of moderation. They have no moderation.
Xbox 360 had a lot of moderation.
Yeah, like Microsoft actually paid for that. Nintendo's cheap.
Not anymore, but they did at the time.
Is so cheap. Do you really think they're going to pay for moderation?
Microsoft moderation now is awful, but it's like at the time they did.
I think we're missing something here.
It was
a Minecraft movie DLC trailer.
Oh yeah.
Chicken jockey. Ah!
I'm Steve.
Ah! The game devs, you guys always fucking kill it.
The game devs on like at Nintendo,
they carry the fucking company on their back.
Like every other department. Every other fucking department.
Dude, yeah, this 20th place. Look at that. So it's going to be like if the webcam pops up, like imagine that you're playing Mario Kart. Imagine if you can share that with other people and it pops up with a webcam. What last place is going to do. Or it's going to be like Xbox 360 days towards like, you've been added as a friend. They do that already on everything. You're telling me they're not going to be like, ooh, he wants to be my friend.
You little shit.
Yeah. Like kids would get messages even on Xbox 360, and they, like I said, they had high moderation, and it would get abused. Like when I was playing when I was younger, people sent all kinds of messages, kinds of fucking messages. Yeah. They're gonna be like, they're gonna be so bad, dude.
It does look like visually good though.
It looks premium. It looks crisp. I can't wait to pirate this. It's gonna be great once they come out with the emulator.
Yeah.
I'm going to check this shit out immediately when it's free. All right, guys. Let us know if you like this type of content, if you want to see more of this.
Yeah, you especially want to see more. You want to hear our opinions. You want us to call you fucking animals. You want to be like, you fucking do it again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, more master, please.
They're Nintendo fans, so of
I'm
course...
I'm so hungry.
They're masochistic. They love that shit.
Yeah, give me the slap. Give me the slap.
Give me the slap.